Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the starting screen should have music. Anyway, okay, we're gonna get off this now. Hi, hello, welcome to my stream. Wink, wink. Oh, yes, today is my first stream for voiceover practice stuff. Yes. Today we'll be reading scripts. I think there are like 5 of them, and just going over script analysis and such things. But before we get into all of that, I would like to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Jada. I am new to this world of voice acting, but I'm very excited to get my foot wet and then jump into the pool. Yes, I'm just so excited to be here with you today. And thank you again to that one viewer who was there on the stream for an actually long time, I think. Like, as the starting soon screening was up, because they were there for a while. I don't know if I can look back at that, but thank you. You're a real one. Cool. Alrighty. Let's hop into it. Cool. Yeah. Alright. So, of course, first we're gonna start up with, preparing ourselves for doing voiceover. A video I've watched a couple of times is, an instructor always says, the voice follows what the body does. So you gotta make sure you're loose, you're warm, your vocal cords, your abdomen, all that is nice and loose. Now, am I actually gonna stand up? Sure. I was about to say that. I can't hear myself. Alright. We're gonna start with our feet. You're gonna just roll them around like this, roll your feet. Take as long as you like. I'm not gonna take long. I've been moving around a lot today. Well, I'm doing whatever this is. Oh, my phone's just popping. What am I gonna talk about?
So today I got up this morning. It was looking like I've never seen like live wires in real life, but a tree knocked down wires and are like not our neighborhood, but on the main street that leads outside of our neighborhood. So I called myself going to my mom's house yesterday, and I get to the end of the subdivision and there are car cops with little flashing lights, and I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna go about my business, and I try to drive past them, and she goes, hold up, you can't leave. I don't tell me I can't leave my mom's house. I don't know sense. Anyway, so long story short, apparently like live wires, it was also rained, tornado stuff. Live wires on the street, and like, oh no, once you get electrocuted. So I was trapped in my house. I missed a voiceover recital yesterday. It was my first one. It's okay, because the time goes for everything.
Yes. Wouldn't it be so wild if y'all could not hear me? It would be. Alright. Oh, I didn't roll my neck. I can do that today. Rolly. Awesome. Yeah. Warm up that body. Cool. Alright. Now that your body is loosened up and agile, we're gonna do some tongue twisters. Okay. A 3-toed tree toad loved a 2-toed he-toad that lived in a 2-tall tree. A tree-toed tree toad, a 3-toed tree toad loved a 2-toed he-toad that lived in a 2-tall tree. A 3-toed tree toad loved a 2-toed he-toad that lived in a 2-tall tree. A 3-toed tree toad loved a 2-toed he-toad that lived in a 2-tall tree.
A tree-toad, tree-toad. A three-toed tree-toad loves a two-toed he-toad that lives in a too-tall tree. How did you do? That wasn't too bad. This is probably like my favorite and least favorite one. Unique New York. And then you go like backwards. Unique New York, New York, unique, New York, New York, unique, unique New York, New York, New Yeek, New Yeek, New York, unique, unique, New York, New York, New Yeek. New York, new unique. No. New York, damn. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to it. But as long as your jaw muscles feel like they've been working, you're doing it right. She says she shall sew a sheet. 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 Big purr. Awesome. Okay. Unique New York, New York, unique, unique New York, New York, unique, unique New York, New York, unique. Yay! So you just have to practice, take a break, go back. Big purr. Awesome! Okay, I feel loose and ready to go. Yes. Oh, so script analysis. Before we get into script reading, I had dropped my book in a fury earlier. For script analysis, basically, you ask yourself, there are 4 main questions. You ask yourself, what are you selling in this ad? For people who also don't know, there are 2 main categories for voiceover: narration and character. No, that's not how that works. Narration and commercial, because character falls under narration. I'm just super excited to get into character work. But breaking into the voiceover industry, you have to start out with commercial, or at least that's the statistical bread and butter. Start out with commercial and you work your way up. So right now for practicing, I'm doing commercial scripts, but I'll also be throwing in future character creation practice, because that's ultimately what I want to do, and I'm not about to wait till I get a commercial job to practice what I really want to do. So, but these are generally questions that you can do for any script that you receive. First question you ask yourself, what are you really selling in this ad? Get an understanding for what is being sold. And the answer is never the product. Then the second question is, who are you speaking to? When I first got this question, I was reading a script that was selling Nutella, and I made up a character. I was like, I'm gonna be a mom in the PTA, and someone else who I'm speaking to is in the PTA and they can't control their children. I mean, not they can't control their children, but they're having a hard time getting everyone to sit down at breakfast. And that's not the answer to that question. The answer to the question is, who you're speaking to is someone that you already know, and then you're speaking to them. So if you have a friend, I've been using my friend Tony a lot.
And so like I'll be like, how would I talk to Tony about this? But of course it needs to be like relevant. But yeah. So when it says be specific, that's what that means. Like the name of the person you are talking to. Who are you? You, the reader of the script. And just because you're talking to your friend, mother, grandma, whoever, doesn't mean you have to be you. Like for instance, if you're a board member of a company or something, and you're talking about your product, but you know about the product, you're speaking like from an executive viewpoint. So you're like, oh yes, I love this company because we provide this. You have like that works better with an example. I don't have that example for you, but I hope you get it. We're gonna work it out. And then last but not least, what are you reacting to? So what made you say this to the person that you're speaking to? Which in the example I gave earlier about the PTA was that the reason I was telling her about Nutella was because she came over complaining to me that her kids weren't eating breakfast. And I'm like, go get them some Nutella. Because it's a balanced breakfast and you put it with some rice and grains and fruit. And bada bing, bada boom, they happy. Whatever. That's the point. Oh. General feedback, so that I've received, even if a script starts off on a negative note, like there was a Bank of America script, I think, American Express, someone, and they're like, life is full of compromises. And so that's kind of a negative sentence in the sense that like you can't get what you want all the time. But you don't start off low. You start off high in pitch or in tone so that you can, one, grab the audience's attention and then like keep that. Because it's hard to start low and then get high in pitch when recording a message. Cool. Alright. This would be the point of the stream where I would ask you, as a viewer, if you would like me to go back to the script analysis page throughout the video, let me know. But because you're not here currently at this point in time, I probably won't be going back. Script numero uno. Oh, yes. So, since this is my homework that I'm doing, I will be recording at the same time I'm practicing. The gray screen. This is the program Audacity. I can full screen it real quick. Right quick. Yeah. This is Audacity. So, it's a free audio recording program too. So anyone, if y'all want to sing, y'all want to podcast, get you Audacity for free. Yeah. And so I use it to record. You can take out static noise and all that stuff. This is what I'll be using. But it's going to be in this little corner so y'all can also see the script while I am said recording. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now, prepare for a brief intermission of potentially no sound.